We welcome you to the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Garden Area High School. Sorry for the delay in getting up and going here, as we had a little bit of difficulty with a power issue. Wouldn't you know it?
Why would that be?
Why would that be? So anyway, we scrambled, got back on, made a new stream, so we should be up and going. For everybody at home, you might see two of them up there. Just go to the one that's got kids dribbling a basketball on it. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munsing, joined by Gary Verhill, Dick Clayton on our stats, Bill Hasty doing our camera, and Chris Wheeler helping me get the production back up and going here tonight from John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. Gary can give you a brief... I'm waiting to see if we're going downstairs yet. No. Okay, so Gary, why don't you go ahead and just give folks
real quickly.
A real quick...
the Messalonsky Eagles coming in here with a 2-1 record, and...
Good evening, Gardner.
I'll wait and fill this in.
Yeah, go. He's going to do a long spiel. We'll wait for the starters. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, okay. They're coached by Sam Smith, and this is one of the top teams in the Class A North that you're going to see here tonight from Messalonsky. They've had 2 wins and a loss, and they lost to the other team in this North Division, Mount Blue Cougars, 66-58. But they've beat Lewiston, which is a double-A, Lewiston. They beat them 40-31. And also a big win over the Lawrence Bulldogs, 59-49. Messalonsky comes in here with a school enrollment of 738 kids, and they have got some tall boys here that are going to play on the court. And the Gardner coach, Aaron Tolman, talking to him earlier, is going to try to handle him man-to-man. Gardner comes in here 1-2, wins over Erskine Academy, a 2-point loss to Scout Hegan, and a 14-point loss to Coney. With that margin, really wasn't the way the game went. It was a little closer than that.
Yeah, that was a good competitive game.
It was. So the Tigers are going to try to play, talking with Coach Tolman, you're going to try to see them play a tough man-to-man tonight. Undoubtedly, they're going to be the shorter of the two teams.
So let's go downstairs and pick up the starters.
Number 4, Jacob Moody. Number 5, Sam Doobie. Number 11, Merrick Smith. And number 33, Nick Dexter. Messalonsky is coached by Sam Smith and assisted by Trevin Butler, Chuck Glidden, and Garrett Clemmer. And now, Gardner, let's put your hands together for your home team, Gardner Tigers! Number 1, Braden Elliott. Number 3, Cody Dingwell. Number 4, Dylan Elliott. Number 12, Zach Kristen. And number 21, Brady Atwater. Gardner is coached by Aaron Coleman and assisted by Charlie Lawrence and Jordan Hurston. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Nicholas Murray, Mr. Troy Scott, and Mr. Ralph Vintner.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Tip-off from Gardner when we come back after these messages. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grandpa Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. At Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com. And we're back here to get set. Again, we had a little power issue up here. Power blipped off, and that's all it takes is just a little blip here. So if that does happen during the game here tonight, we'll, scramble to get back on as soon as we can. We had to make a whole new event, actually, as we call it in our language. I want to thank Bill Hasty, stepping up, going to do the camera for us here tonight. He keeps our median age in pretty good shape right there. Bill comes in at 75. Gary, what are you, 70 now? Heading to 71, right?
No.
Are you 71 already?
72 in May. Right?
Oh, my God.
I'll invite you to the party, but...
So Messalonsky first possessions. Gary told you they've got some height inside, and, they may look to pound the ball into Merrick Smith, number 11. You see him come out here to the elbow area right there. Tigers are matched up in man. Turnaround pop in the paint won't go, and Tigers have got to make sure that they're careful to check out because the height advantage inside, Gary, is going to favor Messalonsky. There's a good job there, but Smith got it back, took it right away.
Yeah, the Tigers are going to have to play fundamental basketball, and that means just what you said, Rob, boxing out, hustling down on defense, and that's going to go. And that's going to be the big problem with the big man. They say he's 6'9". We don't have the heights.
Merrick Smith.
So Smith, there you can see
he's only a junior too.
They dominated the possession time here on their first possession. Got 3 or 4 looks. Tigers were scrambling as they do, but Smith was able to get it back, got fouled, and got the 3-point play out of the gate. Messalonsky wants to come up in man pressure. Tigers get it into Kristen. Zach. They break it. Dingwell got it tipped away.
That was a good job by Parker Reynolds on there, following through the whole press.
Back outside now, Moody, Jacob Moody. Going to have a couple of Moodies in this game. Jacob for the Eagles. Sam Doobie. Doobie goes in, takes it hard in the paint, can't do it. Good check out underneath there, and Tigers get the bound with Kristen. Here they come. Elliott. Tricky dribbles outside. Dingwell on the pop, in and out. Good shot there. Jacob Moody bounds here for the Eagles. He wants to go. He steps through, makes the adjustment, and Glass is at home.
5 quick points for Messalonsky here.
Tigers on the fly. Zach Kristen, the pop, in and out, and you can figure that Smith is going to dominate the boards, and you saw him there. Moody. Back outside to Smith. He holds. And thrown off the fingertips of Nick Dexter.
First turnover for Messalonsky.
So Tigers will face some pressure. Parker Reynolds on the D here for the Eagles. Dingwell gets into the corner, gets out. Smartly done. Kicks it to the corner. Dingwell back outside. Kicks there for a pop downtown. Good. Brady Atwater.
That's what the Tigers are going to have to do, is hit those threes from the outside to stay in this.
Yeah, and when they hit those shots, and they can put this pressure on, get the turnovers like right there, Gary.
Yeah. Here comes 2 more, maybe 3 more.
Dingwell offline. Running ahead was Doobie. Sam Doobie in the corner here to Smith. Smith downshifts, puts it up and in.
Yeah, that was an easy basket.
Merrick Smith.
Yeah, you got to figure Merritt Smith is going to have some of those where he just goes up and over.
Only a junior, too. 6'9".
Braden Elliott. He's got a good matchup there with Jacob Moody. Dingwell now. Atwater holds on the elbow, pops it home. Atwater's got his shot going tonight. He's got all 5 points. Brady Atwater 3 and 2, 7-5. Tigers, they get that turnover inside, and coming back on the hustle was Parker Reynolds to get the loose ball. Smith handles the ball well. Throws it away there. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Good to see Nate Stubbard back off the COVID list. That's great news. Well, we hope all you folks have been suffering without power and all have got a little normalcy here back into your life if you're watching Munson Media and bringing you basketball. We had a little tester there to get us out of the gate tonight, but we did make game time. Reynolds to Moody. Moody on Elliott. Good matchup.
Yeah,
Elliott.
that's going to be a good matchup tonight right there.
Dipped inside. They get it to Smith, and he puts it up in and foul.
And he makes it look so easy.
Dick's got his updates already, Dick.
7.
First personal foul, second personal foul, second team foul. Eric Smith, shooting 1.
So Smith at the free throw line. We're flying blind on replays tonight as part of getting back up on the air. We had to disable the replay. So Smith with 2 conventional 3-point plays. Dingwall goes up. Nice job by Dingwall there as he had to readjust, and Cody did. Smith going to hold. Kicks it back over here to Moody. Moody had a lane, but didn't go. Good step over there. Brady Davison goes up. Smith's got the rebound, and Davison's got the second one. Braden Elliott wants to go. Tricky dribbles. Loses it. Right in the hands of Parker Reynolds. Reynolds comes. Nice hustle coming back by Elliott. Boy, that was a great job by Dillon. He's got it here. Comes Dillon. Inside.
Nice try, though. Nice bounce pass. Just a little short there on the defensive end.
Parker Reynolds here was able to intercept, and now Messalonsky wants to slow down. So we hit the 3-minute mark. Fast 5 minutes. Not many fouls called. Backside cut there for Parker Reynolds for 2. 12-7. Dingwall will come right on him with Reynolds.
Messalonsky and a man-to-man.
Right now they tried to make a miraculous play down along the baseline.
Good hustle.
We're seeing some good crowds in here. Tonight, little short as you could think. Kids are headed off for vacation. No school tomorrow. Today was the last day, and of course we know how many of you have been suffering from the storm we had and getting power back and cleaning up debris and all that. So we're glad you're with us. Brunel in the game. Tigers feistying up, and they do.
Nice job. That's Brady Peacock, I think.
Well, we've seen Coach. He's not afraid to go to kids and get them in. Braden scrambling down on the floor. Quick timeout from the bench by Coach Sam Smith. So we get timeout on the floor. We got a 30-second timeout, Chris. We'll take it. We'll come back. 2:11 left after this.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Back here after the timeout, 2:11 left here. Rob Munson, Gary Verhill. Dick Layton, Bill Hasty on the camera. Chris Wheeler sending it out to all the ships at sea. An old Walter Winchell phrase used back on his Sunday night radio show. That's according to Muncie media historian Dick Layton, who filled us in on that. It's a good job on that, Dick, picking that up.
Sure was.
Busier in the game, Cash Busier, number 2. Both teams going to a lot of kids here early on. Brunel's got it. Drake Brunel. Got Moody on him. Both teams playing man-to-man. Smith is going to get called. Who took that? That's a good job. Brady Peacock, I think, jumped in.
Brady Peacock. Trace Moody in the game as your freshman sharpshooter for the Tigers. Looks like his grandfather stayed up in industry. He couldn't make it down tonight.
Probably can't get out of there. That area really got hit, didn't they, Gary? They said you couldn't get in and out of Farmington.
I saw the pictures of Hippick Field, and it was unbelievable. So, Fred, get that mopped up so you can come down next week to the Civic Center.
Moody's going to launch. He does. Trying to draw the foul as well. Came back out to Dylan Elliott. Rivera wants to step through. Got a hello right back to him.
Yeah, boy, I know what that feels like.
The look underneath to Smith. That was a nice pass. Assist to Sam Doobie.
Good 10 already.
10 for Doobie. 10 for Smith. Floater won't go drawing the foul. Only the fourth foul call in the first quarter, so we won't shoot. Remember the new rule, shoot after 5. So that's one of the things look like the Tigers wanted to clean up, and they have. 3-man officiating crew again here from Gardner, as we always have. Dylan Elliott, we've got a second one here.
If you're not familiar with this Messalonski team, they are one of the top teams in Class A North.
Yeah, that Class A North is going to be a really interesting game-to-game, week-to-week kind of matchup. I don't think anybody's running away. I think everybody's going to be competitive throughout that whole league. That's really good. Going to make for some good games. We've got a lot of them on here. Drake Brunel back outside now, held. Sam Doobie.
Ooh.
Rivera came flying over and met the floor. And that made a layup for Sam Doobie. Good effort by Rivera. He tried to sky up, stolen away. Reynolds goes in. He might have traveled there. No, they're going to say he got fouled. Probably traveled because he got fouled.
Anthony Rivera is going to be called for the foul. His first.
13 foul. Parker Reynolds at the line, shooting 2.
So Reynolds will shoot 2. Smith going to get a rest here at the end of the quarter. Nick Dexter, check in for him. Didn't get either. Rivera got the rebound. Dylan Elliott lays it off here to Moody. Moody wants to stop pop. He got rejected. Bizier went up and sent it back. Bizier with it here. Last possession. Bizier wants to go, loses it. And Rivera's going to hold on to it as the clock ticks down, and that will do it. So 16-9. The Eagles soaring over the Tigers. We're back, second quarter action from the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Gahs IGA in Randolph? Gahs is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Gahs offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Gahs IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
And we're back. Dick's had a chance to look at some of the scoring leaders here in this one, and let Dick chime in when he gets a second to do that.
Yeah, Merrick Smith has 10 for Messalonski, and leading for Gardner Brady Atwater with 5.
Number 1.
That was Braden Elliott.
That was
Elliott with a nice floater. 16-11 Tigers are hoping to do this. Double team the ball. So Elliott with a bucket and a steal here to start the second quarter for the Tigers. Their little spark plug. Christian floats it up. He got fouled, and don't count the basket. He's going to shoot 2. Yeah, Braden Elliott can make stuff happen out there, Gary. I know you like his game.
I do.
You know, he came with the floater, and then he was able to come in, sneak in the back door, get the steal, and this may result in a couple of points here for the Tigers as Zach Christian will go to the free throw line. Tigers have got to hit those free throws, Gary. That's something you noted, I think, in the last game.
Yeah, that's going to be important. They're going to need every point they can get, and they're going to have to take them from the foul line, too.
Smith comes back in. 1 of 2 for Zach. Tigers hanging around 16-12. They'll strap the pressure on here. Use that quickness that they have. They bring Smith up, and he comes up like a pelican.
That press is being very effective, but all 5 guys have got to give 100%. Now that right there, that last pass, should have been intercepted on the backside by the guy playing on that far left side.
Floated in, up, doesn't go, rebound. Smith gets it again, he's got 3 for quarter. Take anything off the top shelf, and he can certainly go to the top shelf. It's a good little inbounds play when you get that height advantage. And from what we've seen in the league, Gary, not a lot of big men in the league this year.
No, not yet.
The teams we've seen. Popped outside, Brady Davison again.
Tigers staying in it.
They get another steal. Back outside. Elliott's going to pop from there. That's offline. So far offline that ended up being an easier rebound. Ball's on the floor. There they go. Didn't take much time there to call that a hell ball. On the possession, it's Messalonsky basketball. 18-14, 4-point game. Both teams playing pretty well. Tigers got some pressure here. Going to be close to 10. Oh, they just got it over. Dexter to the corner, and that's a way to break that down right there. Sam Doobie with a long-range dial-up. Well, that's the best way to break that pressure. You get somebody alone in the corner, and he starts knocking things down. Elliott's going to go. Deflected and loose, and Reynolds has got it. He's by himself. Does he go? Yeah, he does. And lost the ball off his leg. So thanks for joining us here tonight. We hope everybody's okay. You okay, Dick? Yeah, Dick's better. Back underneath. I think everybody's sniffling. I came in the gym, everybody was sniffling.
So I was able to get TV back this afternoon. Unfortunately, Lizzie Gruber's game was on the Hawks from St. Joseph's Academy.
From the Hawks Nest.
And they won the Hawks Invitational Tournament in Philadelphia. Put their record up to 10-1, and they beat the team from Alabama, University of Alabama at Birmingham. Lizzie didn't get the opportunity to get in, but she's on her way home, and she'll be here Saturday's game in the gym here, I'm sure. If you all want to talk to her and say hello, she'll be home for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, not a lot of time off for those kids back outside. Doobie's going to launch and out of bounds. Yeah, Lizzie having quite an experience down there, and it's a different level of ball for sure. She's going to have to bide her time. She knows that. She's got a great attitude. The coaching staff and the kids down there, her teammates all love her, how hard she plays and practices and all of that, and her time will come.
Yeah, her time will come.
In the corner. Gilpatrick in the game. Pick outside here for Elliott. Elliott goes in, knocked away from him by Nick Dexter.
Braden, it took me about 7 years to figure out you can't do that if you're 5'5". You just can't do it.
We've seen him make some miraculous finishes, though, that's for
he's
sure.
A great, I just love watching him.
Come back out high to Kristen. Gilpatrick now. Back into Zach. Zach's got a lane. Got it up and in. That's a nice little give and go.
He gets off the floor, too, doesn't he?
Tegan Gilpatrick with a nice assist. The video production team has put together the intro to the boys and girls basketball teams up online. I watched that today with the boys. They asked them what their zodiac was, and none of them even had a clue. Floated up and out their sign, you know, whether you're, like I'm Aquarius, born in January.
Oh, I know that.
But none of these kids did. It's a different time.
I believe I was a Taurus.
You a tourist? Where'd you go?
May.
You went to May?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
21-16.
Took me a while for that.
Come the Tigers, 4:09 left. And we're going to get a hand check. Okay, that's a little touchy-feely down the side, but okay. They haven't called many. That's 2 fouls on Messalonsky this quarter. Halfway through, no fouls on the Gardner, so they've cleaned that up well, Gary.
Yes. They've done a good job since the last time. They did get in foul trouble the last game here.
Elliott back outside now. Dingwell.
I was just telling Dick earlier that I'm not totally convinced I like the new foul rule. So I got to think it over first.
Got a 5-second call. You've got to make an advancement within 5 seconds of the basket. And they said Elliott did not do that. So that's a turnover for the Tigers. Dick will have all the stats here at the half. And now do we come up at 3:46. It's a fast game. Drake Brunel. He'll kick it back outside now. Into the elbow. Nice back pass and cut and finish. That was smartly done by Drake Brunel. But nice Smith from on the feed.
Yeah, Messalonsky's backed off here on the press. I think they have found out that Gardner's got too many good ball handlers.
Yeah, and it was giving the Tigers some opportunities, and Messalonsky's probably going to dig in on the half-court D where they have the rebounding advantage. Merrick Smith went up and said hello to Mr. Rim. So we got a timeout. We'll get that on a replay during the timeout, Chris, and we'll come back. 3:05 left here. Messalonsky, 25, Tigers, 16.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Tigers ball up out of the timeout. They'll weave out high. Braden Elliott. Got a good matchup with Jacob Moody. Takes him in, hesitates, puts it up, puts it in.
That was a great fake.
Tigers are staying with their pressure, Gary, so probably should.
Yeah, I think they have to. I think they're going to have to try to cause some turnovers.
Well, going to call on the offensive player, Jacob Moody, the push-off. That's two the Tigers have drawn.
Player control foul for Jacob Moody. First personal foul. 13 foul.
13 foul, none on the Tigers. Some pressure, Token. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he took it. Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty clear travel there. Change pivot feet. .223 left. Sam Doobie holds, thought about the shot. Now we got it over here to the other side. The pop by Brunel, no. And I think they're going to get Smith for an a deep offensive rebounding foul on him.
First foul, 11, Smith. Second personal foul,
That's his second.
Yeah, he's going to come out.
Sam Smith, head coach of the Messalonskee Eagles, says, well, we better protect him a little. Here comes Elliott. Head and shoulder fake. Kicks it back outside for 3. Going to be offline to the Eagles. Dexter's ahead. He's got it up and in. Got fouled by Elliott. So that was a good look up as they ran the floor.
First team foul. Nick Dexter at the line, shooting 1.
We're not doing many replays tonight. We don't have access to it tonight. Executive producer of Munson Media, Beth Munsing, says, looks good, sounds good, and you're doing okay. Well, she knows I've been raising the stock of NyQuil. So if I nod off, Gary, you and Dick take over. Pop from the corner, won't go. Tigers on the scramble, but Drake Brunel's got it in the corner. Rebound came to Doobie. Doobie went up, got fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be on Rivera, I think, number 10.
Yeah, we've got kind of an abbreviated setup tonight. If you watch any of the games, notice how excited we were to have the other cameras out there and all that. I was not feeling well last couple of days and was not able to put all that together. That doubles our setup time when we use those other cameras and all that. We'll get those back up and going. Our next broadcast actually is going to be from the Augusta Civic Center, so we'll be high above courtside there like we are for the UMA games. We'll be up there for Mount Blue doubleheader. Girls and boys doubleheader that day, and we'll also have a Halldale game that day as the Halldale will play their rival Winthrop up there. Ooh, that one's going to go off for the Tigers. Yeah, went off Rivera.
See Sammy Shaw down there. Linda, we send our
to
best
Linda.
to you, Linda. Hope things are getting better, and we're all thinking of you. And Sam doesn't miss too many games here, so you must have let him out of the house.
Well, seems like he was a hot dog connoisseur. Back outside now. Bizier gave it off.
He's been policing that Route 27 in Randolph for the last 48 hours.
Well, I mean, Route 27 down there loses power if somebody sneezes loudly, you know? Nice little dipsy-do by Cash Bizier, the senior. This is a veteran team. Juniors and seniors for the most part we've seen out here tonight. All juniors and seniors so far for Coach Sam Smith. That's going to be thrown away. Let's see, did it get touched? No, they say. And good defense by Messalonskee.
Yeah, there's no question this is one of the top teams. You'll see them in February at the Civic Center playing a high seed.
Mount Blue currently undefeated. They're at the top of the heels.
Mount Blue? Yeah.
They're 3-0.
3-0,
yeah.
Right.
So Tigers got their work cut out facing Messalonskee here and then Mount Blue next week. Down to 10. From the corner, popped and good. Yeah, good execution, and Drake Brunel knocked it home. Moody's got it, going to launch. Got it off, but didn't get it home, and that's how we'll end the first half of action. You see the score. It's the Messalonskee Eagles 34, the Gardner Tigers 18. Our Dick Layton will tally up, and we'll come back with the Dick Layton All Sports Boosters halftime show. We come back after these messages.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gahs Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gahs Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gahs Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
And we're back here to the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. Rob Munson, Gary Verhill. You're going to hear from Dick Layton shortly. Bill Hasty doing our camera work here tonight. Chris Wheeler on our production. First half, 34-18 to see how it played out. Let's go to our Dick Layton, brought to you by the Gardner All Sports Boosters Club. Dick?
Okay, Rob, we're up against a pretty good team out there. They're 2-1. Gardner's 1-2. They outscored us 16-9 in the first quarter, 18-9 in the second, so it's 34-18 at halftime. Sure, we'll get there. We'll go to Mesolonsky first. Their big man, Merrick Smith, great rebounder, great shooter. At 6'9", big boy out there. He's got 14 points, 10 in the first quarter. Parker Reynolds with 2, 3 for Cash Vizia, 4 for Drake Purnell, 2 for Jacob Moody, 6 for Sam Doobie, and as I mentioned, the 14 for Merrick Smith, and 3 for Nick Dexter. That's a famous name up in the Mesolonsky Oakland area.
Yeah, Dexter, sure.
They had 7 turnovers, nobody in real foul trouble. Cash Mike Busy has 2. The big man, Merrick Smith, has 2. He was taken out for a while at the end of the half. Jacob Moody with 1 foul, and Hunter Gardner with a foul off the bench. So to Gardner, Brady Atwater had the first 5 points of Gardner's game, so he's the leading scorer for Gardner. It's pretty well balanced here. Braden Elliott, a couple baskets for 4. Cody Dingwall, baskets for 2. Dylan Elliott, 2 foul shots for 2. Brady Davidson, a basket for 2. Zach Christian, basket and a foul for 3 for their 18 points. Gardner had 10 turnovers. Anthony Rivera, the only one in double figures fouls with 2. Braden Elliott has 1. I'm scoring. Brady Atwater has 2. So we're 34-18 halftime. Messalonski with a 16-point lead. Looking good out there.
Okay, Dick, let's take a break. Come back. Second half action coming up here after this.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary downs in the heart. The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting. Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
We're back here to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. We want to thank our good friends at McGee Construction. Coming on as one of our major sponsors. They do tremendous community work. They sponsor every single league, every sport going. You always see a McGee T-shirt out there with the little kids running out and around, and they're going to now continue to do that. Sponsorship with us here at this high school level here, we certainly want to thank them. They are such a community-orientated folks, and I bet they are very busy after the cleanup, particularly given the debris that's out and around. And talking about sponsors, boy, our sponsors came through big. Goggins was one of the few supermarkets open. I got over there, got some supplies in. Also, our friends at Randolph Hardware, they were keeping me pumped on propane, Gary, as I had to keep running the generators. My generator runs on propane. I used it until my power came back. Nate's using it, was still using it last I checked, and we've been over to Goggins and to Randolph Hardware. And so many of our other great community sponsors are working hard to help you weather this storm. And, boy, what a storm it was. So we want to thank all our sponsors. Get out there between now and then and get into their shops and help them out as well. That's outside. Zach Christian with a good pop there. It was a good shot. Just didn't get down. Kind of shots the Tigers probably have to hit.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Rob. They still got to keep firing away out there.
Well, one of the things, too, Smith is going to dominate the boards underneath.
Yeah,
and,
they're not
he's in there with Nick Dexter, who's also a good rebounder. So
they're not going to be able to come back underneath, so they're going to have to go for the outside.
And they're more than capable of doing it. Several outside sharpshooters here. Penetration like that's fine. Don't take it all the way in. You were talking about Braden there, and he's hit a couple of floaters and all that. That's that hustle back that you like to see defensively, Gary, and that was coming back on the D. Brady Atwater. I want to thank Bill Hasty for stepping in. Going to be one of our camera guys. Ryan Carver, whose daughter plays on the girls team, says he'll do the girls' games, but
Ryan.
We're gonna check with Ryan, see if he'd rather just be a father and a fan, and he was doing out of the goodness of his heart. He might want to stay and do it. But
he was here earlier before in the freshman game, and he was getting ready to head up to Messalonskee, but he said he'd see us next Thursday.
We'll be up at the Augusta Civic Center for those games on Thursday. We got a little graphic. I think we have a next game thing, Chris, that we can put up during one of the dead ball times that we stay here, maybe during a timeout in the second half. Popped outside by Moody. No. Tigers got to break Dylan. Dylan Elliott spins, kicks, tried to kick it out, but went to Smith.
Right idea.
That penetration kicked back out. Good idea by Dylan. Just Smith got his long arms involved in it. He's playing out high at the high post. Taking floater home.
That was a nice layup
Sam
right
Doobie.
there by Sam Doobie.
Sam, one of the stars at Messalonskee football team. Name we recognize. Baseline pop. Up and out. Dexter rebound. Looks ahead to Smith. Smith kicked it back outside in the corner. Uncontested as Doobie rings it out. Smith's there for a little popcorn. Puts it back up and in. 16 points now for Smith. Tigers struggling to finish here in the second half so far, and it's been one and done.
They may want to pull back a little, take a good percentage shot. Keep this game within reach.
And Smith.
I don't have an answer.
No answer there. I mean, we've seen this story before, haven't we, with the bigs? Lizzie used to do this in the girls' games. She'd get a shot, miss it, and at the girls' game, it's 58-38. Messalonskee, they're headed into the fourth quarter up there. Thanks, Chris Wheeler, for reporting that.
Girls having a tough
start
time
for them.
Yeah, tough start.
We'll have girls action in our next game and boys action too. We got a little graphic there. I think next games, Chris, we can put up our next games will be at the Augusta Civic Center. We'll be high above courtside. So join Dick and Gary and I and Billy and Ryan, and Chris will be up there doing those games. We'll also do a Halldale game up there as well with our Halldale crew. Rob Kennedy will be on the call for that one. I'll be doing the production color for that. So those games first. The Halldale game is first. So that's what time's the Gardner game, Chris, on that graphic? Yeah, so 1:30 tip-off for the Halldale Winthrop game. That would be a good game, boys game. They're always getting rivaled up, those two. So that'll be our first look at Halldale. We lost a game at Halldale, of course, on Tuesday, and they're not playing tonight either. They were scheduled but couldn't do it, and that's a nice break. Didn't finish. Nice break. Tigers came out of the timeout well executed. Jacob Moody goes in. Won't go.
Nice defense there. I think that was
they tried to get it.
Brady Atwater that deflected that shot.
Pop from the corner. Followed up and loose, but comes to Moody. Moody to Doobie. Doobie.
Nice move. That was a nice move by Doobie.
Not an easy finish. 10 points for Doobie, Dick tells us.
Messalonskee got the press back on, looking for some turnovers.
Well, they're looking for the kill shot right here, Gary, aren't they, huh?
Yeah.
They sense it right now. Tigers have struggled with finishing here in the second half. Dexter the rebound. Nick Dexter. He's a senior. Moody's a senior. Parker Reynolds a junior.
Jacob Moody.
And Moody hit another one. So, as we said, sophomores, a lot of times for the Tigers going against some upperclassmen here. This Messalonskee program is sort of a program in transition. They put it together well. Tigers kick it back outside. Elliott trying to wiggle loose, can. Dingwell now. Zach Kristen. Zach comes, foul line, puts it up, irons up.
No white underneath, so that's a tough one shot and out.
Floater by Moody. He's been good this half. Tigers scored this half, Dick? No points for the Tigers in the half. See if they can get one here. Well, Kristen went to the floor, but he got hit. Brady Peacock will come back in for the Tigers.
Brady Davis.
Brady Davison back in.
Davison, the 6'3" senior.
Veselonsky. Good third quarter for them. A little give and go. Kicked in the corner. On the take here is Brunel. He floats it home. Kristen. Zach, fall away. Got it. Nice shot by Zach Kristen.
Zach Kristen!
Officials got a good handle on this one, Gary. No fouls called in the third quarter.
Yes.
Kids back up and down. They're playing clean. Good take. Little magician shot there.
The little magician. That's a good.
You like that one, Gary?
That's a good label.
Well, I don't want to overplay the little factor, or, that kind of thing, because he's just a tremendous player. And penetrating here, seeing it right here on the replay. Going to see him. He gets the seam, and Braden through and finishes. Chris is flipping the screen around so we can see it. Just be careful with that, Chris. We did something just before we were going on the air there and knocked us off. I don't know what happened. A blip or something. Back outside pop there by Bizier, and good rebound there by Zach Christian.
That was a good job by Gardner. I see 4 white shirts under that basket on that shot, which is a good thing down this end. They just need to apply it up there on their offensive end.
Hunter Gardner on the foul just in the game, his first. Zach's going to stop. Pop looks online. Just off. Smith rebound. Drake Brunel in the corner. Brian Parent. Brunel inside to Smith. Smith unselfish, gives it up, and double dribble call.
Double dribble on Hunter Gardner, I think it was.
Low scoring quarter for the Tigers. They've struggled offensively. Yeah, we're impressed with this Veselonsky team, as Gary told you at the beginning. They're going to be up at the top couple, it looks like. And every game's going to be a contested game, I think, all the way through. Back outside to Zach Christian. Zach on the take, goes up, got his pocket picked. I like Merritt Smith's game, Gary. He's under control, isn't he?
Yes, he is, yeah.
Composed young man out there. Good job by Zach. Zach on the take. Floats it up. Oh, didn't get home, but
too bad.
Good take.
Good steal on there.
Zach made a nice little nifty play there as he kind of self-passed. He tipped it away. He went and picked it up. Went to go in on the take. He's going to get 2 free throws here. Got the first one. I want to thank our sponsors, Northeast Nutrition and Energy, as well as Caps's Pizza. If you're in there to either one of those establishments, thank them for sponsoring our players of the game. They're really generous. Not only do they come on and become a sponsor, they also provide these kids with pizzas and drinks as players of the game. We'll be awarding that at the conclusion of the game tonight. I actually brought the awards tonight, Chris, so Chris will be able to go down and get those out to the kids. Smith gives it off. He's an unselfish player, Gary.
He certainly, he is.
Oh, that was a nice play underneath. Keeping it alive was Ryan Parent off of the Tigers.
These Messalonsky
Nifty
kids
player.
play well together.
Yeah, you can see that, yeah.
Trace Moody with a steal.
Yep, Trace stepped into the passing lane here. See if they can get Trace a trifecta lined up here. Peacock looking to go to work. Kicked around. Rivera spins in the paint, puts it up. And they say last to touch Rivera. Messalonsky very sound defensively too, Gary, aren't they? I mean, they stay on the floor and go straight up. And Rivera trying to hunt it down in the corner. Can't keep it alive. Anthony Rivera got a high motor. He's always hustling out there.
I'd like to see him get his shotgun loaded because he can be one of, he can add to the score very quickly. That's
Drake Bonnell had his loaded.
Yeah.
Knocks one down, 49-24
big
at the
quarter.
end of the quarter. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Fourth quarter coming up from Gardner after these messages.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
We're back here. I want to thank Fowler's Roofing and Construction for sponsorship here. We don't have the Fowler Cam, as we call them, up tonight here. As I told you, I'm feeling a little under the weather and spent the last couple of days running around and trying to keep propane tanks filled and got run down a little bit. And they had 3 games today. It's hard to set those up during the game. So we'll get those back up and going here in the new year.
Beth's got to take it easy on you, Rob. You're doing too much.
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to have to have my agent talk to her. I'm going to sign on with Dick's agency. 3-point basket. Brady Atwood.
Nice defensive job again by Braden Elliott.
Knocked away. That was another good take, Brady Atwater. It was Atwater got the 3 before. And Smith comes down and lollipops one home. And we haven't, you know, the teams that we've seen so far this year, Gary, nobody's got a Merritt Smith. Nobody's got anybody, you know, 6'6", 6'7". We haven't seen that other teams that we've seen. Then we've only got a small sampling, of course. So he could be a kid that's going to be the tallest player in the Class B North. Tigers continue to contest. You got to like that. That one zipped through, and Tigers continue, and they're going to get a foul in the backcourt. That'll be on Ryan Parent.
Personal foul, number 10, Ryan Parent. First personal foul, first team foul.
I want to thank Bill Hasty for stepping in on camera duty. I don't know, Bill needs community service. You need community service from Halldale High School back in the 60s. He says he needs 2 hours. Oh. They didn't have that requirement back in the day.
Sarah, I'd like to have you let us know if the camera work isn't that well at home.
Yeah, Billy hear about it.
You can take it out on him when he gets home.
Yeah.
We told him what to do. If he didn't follow, it's his fault. So.
Yeah, Billy didn't help our median age at all, you know. At least Ryan did a little bit when he came in. Billy and Sarah so instrumental in that Friends of Gardner football that we started back in the day there, back when I was coaching. You were coaching, Gary, there. Probably the most infamous thing we did was what the heck did we used to call it there with the kids dressing up? And holy cow. What did we call that, Billy? I'm trying to remember. We used to have like a minstrel show with the kids. Mr. Ugly contest. The Mr. Ugly contest we used to do. Oh my God. If we ever did that now, we'd all been on the front page of the KJ. Any of you kids
I don't know, the way you see some of the kids
that were
dressed.
watching the game here, the parents from back when I was coaching and you were coaching, Gary, with me, and holy cow. Different time.
Yeah. Sarah and I go back quite a ways. Probably 66 years ago. 50. No, I doubt that.
Gary still got his little black book, but it's all right, ladies. He doesn't remember where it is, so you're all safe. No phone calls. As we like to say, Gary was high scorer here in the John A. Begoli. Before it was the John A. Begoli Gymnasium, but it wasn't a basketball game, I don't believe. Pop from the corner, no good. Tigers continue to work hard, and you got to like that. There's a good take.
Yeah, you don't see anybody not giving 100%.
Yeah, these kids play hard, and that's
that's got to do with coaching.
Sure, it does. Yeah, they're gonna scrap. They're gonna play hard. You know, Coach Tillman has instituted a philosophy here. Kids have bought into it. You know, I really want to mention something great that they did in the community, as we're always talking about. I saw on Facebook that the boys basketball team was involved with the wreath, the wreaths across America on Saturday. And boy, what a tremendous program that is! And congratulations to Coach Tillman for having those kids go out and be volunteers of the community and doing things like that. Zach Christen trying to operate against three guys, so he kicked it back outside. Good shot. Zach knocks on the boards, but nobody home except Mesalonsky. Tigers continue harass. 4:36 left here. Laid outside. Good hustle by Dingwell. Gets it over to Brady Davison for two.
Nice job.
Boy, that was a good hustle play. We'll show you a replay of that here in just a bit. On our next break in the action, Chris will cue that one up, because that's good team play right there. You're going to see the good hustle play. Eventually it's going to come to Davison. He's going to lay it up and in, but some good work by the Tigers here in the defensive end.
A nice steal. Staying with it. And there you go for the layup. That shows you right there the Tigers haven't quit. I mean, and you won't see a Aaron Tillman team quit.
Down the 4-minute mark. There's another steal. Oh, it just got away from Brady. Looked like Brady Peacock was going to be able to go in alone, but knocked away.
Give a shout out to
timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout. We're back after this. 3:58 left here from the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. We tried to get the jab thing going last year, Gary. John A. Begoli here at the jab.
The jab, yeah. What happened to that?
I don't know.
Well, we'll see if we can't get it back.
Nice take, Brady Peacock for 2. The 5'9" sophomore guard with a slick move. And Peacock's got 10 points.
Good quick thinking there by Trace Moody, knocking that ball out on the Messalonsky player.
I believe Dick told us Brady's got 10 points, Brady Peacock. He's in contention for one of our players of the game.
Brady Atwater.
Oh, Brady Atwater with 10. Okay, Brady Atwater with 10. We got the Brady's and Bradens and everything going on here. Brady Atwater, 10 points for the Tigers. He's had some good scoring games. In the corner. Bizier got a push.
And that's going to go on Brady Atwater. Hey, Rob, I wanted to give a shout out to an ex-teacher of ours there, and Heidi Bernier. Remember Heidi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was here when I wasn't here, though.
Well, okay. Well, she was next.
I got 5 years off for good behavior.
That's right, you did.
After 32 years.
Yeah.
And then, for some strange reason, I decided to come back.
Her son is on this Messalonsky team. I remember her kids would just be able to walk. She's now the athletic director at Waterville High School. So I thought she might be here tonight, but maybe Waterville's got a game.
Oh, I'm sure everybody's playing tonight. Well, not everybody, because some people still don't have power. Yeah. Brady Atwater for 2 more, up to 12 points in the game. Dick will have the final tally for us. And what a good job there on the defensive end. Braden Elliott took one for the team.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
Messalonsky clears the bench, getting some kids in for some early season work. Aiden Kernan out there, number 23. Number 22, Hunter Gardner. He's been in the game before, but he's back in. C.J. Wallingford with the ball there, lost it out of bounds. Tigers back in action after Christmas. This will wrap up our early season contest, and we'll be back for a triple header from the Augusta Civic Center on the 28th. Early afternoon contest with Halldale Winthrop. That's a nice take. Brady Peacock. Then the Tigers back-to-back action against Mount Blue. Girls first, boys second. So rare opportunity for us to get a doubleheader in, Gary. Yes. Tigers with some good pressure here. And they get, no, they don't get the 10-second. I thought that's what it was, but Coach calling the timeout. We'll stay right with it here.
I give a lot of credit to Coach Sam Smith. He's pulled all his regulars. He's got his second team, and everybody's had a chance to play. He could have kept them in there pressing and poured the old score on.
Well, you know, the Messalonsky team has been a work in progress too. You know, the last 4 or 5 years, coming up through, and they have stayed with it and believed in themselves and built this program up. And now they and Mount Blue in the early going look to be two of the better teams. We'll see Mount Blue up at the Civics, and looking forward to that.
I don't know what they have. I haven't really looked that much as far ahead as like Brewer and Hamden Academy, and those teams haven't really paid much attention to their scores. But you can count on this team being at the Civic Center.
Eli Manning in the game now, number 25 for the Tigers. The 5'10" sophomore's got it here. Thought about going up with it. Eli, valuable member of the football team in the fall. He'll be back for more action. Going to be a terrific player for us. Popped outside, up and down, long range. Caleb Bonds, a 6'2" senior, brings the house down. Caleb's got quite a rooting section, plays hard anytime he's in. Tigers continue to scrap on the D, knock it out of bounds with 1:25 left.
You know, a lot of teams would be giving up on defense. They play like it's a 3-point game here, the Tigers, and you got to respect that.
Dexter got it back outside now. Stone in the game. Dexter now on Bonds. That's going to be a push underneath on Mesalonsky.
Boy, there hasn't been a lot of fouls in this game, has there?
Didn't Dick will know this? Didn't the Celtics once have a player named Bonds, and Johnny Most named him Bad News Bonds?
Yeah.
Bad News Bonds.
They can't.
Am I right on that, Dick?
Dick, they can't hear you when when you shake your head. They can't hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Jim Bad News Bonds, right. I think it was. Outside, no good. Johnny Most certainly had some wonderful nicknames for those Celtics back in our youth. Gary and Dick, because not so much Dick's youth.
High above courtside.
Dick's youth was with Professor Naismith.
And that was a great job by number 25, Eli Manning.
He's a hustler.
Boy.
I don't know if you guys know this, but today is the anniversary of the invention of the game of basketball.
No.
Dr. James Naismith out of Springfield College on this date in 1891. Got the peach basket out for his phys ed class and a round ball and said, basketball. It's a good thing he didn't name it peach ball. In the corner, pop, no. Manning steps through, goes up hard. Won't go. They'll bang around for it, and it'll come down to Mesalonsky. Coach Tillman says no fouls, play hard defense. It's not true that our Dick Layton played in that first game in 1891, but he did hit the first three-point basket on this gym, in this gymnasium, with the new rule in, what was it, 1987 or something, Dick?
It was in the 90s because 50s played the 60s, the 70s played the 80s, and the 90s played the current team.
We have a picture of this, Dick? Or?
No.
No. It's just hearsay then, right?
Oh, no, I got it.
Well, you're the only one that's...
John Coughlin.
John Coughlin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll ask JC when I see
Johnny
him.
Coughlin told me it's true.
Yeah, okay.
Rivera at the buzzer rings it up. He had a good line on that one, but didn't go. So our final, 54-40, a 14-point win. Gary, final thoughts?
Well, I think you've seen one of the classic teams in the top A North Division, and I think they came here tonight. They did a great job. You can see where they're going. I expect them to be one of the favorites in the Class A North in February at the Civic Center. On the other hand here, Gardner Tigers never gave up. These kids just don't quit. And Coach Tolman has got them playing together, and they're going to gel. I don't know, it might be mid-season, but these kids do not quit no matter how many points they are down. So overall, it was a pretty good game, I thought. Well, not a lot of fouls, but...
Yeah, well-officiated game, for sure.
Oh, yeah, that was it was tremendous. But I'm quite surprised how well the Mesalonsky team plays together, and they've got this one big man, and I'll be anxious to follow them the rest of the season, their scores. So tough night for the Tigers, but they'll be back at it. I think their next game is next Thursday at the Civic Center.
Yeah, we'll be up there for that one.
We'll be up there, and that's going to be another tough one, the Mount Blue Cougars. But nothing to do, come on up. I think it's going to be a 3 o'clock?
3 and 4:30 of those two games, yeah. So if you can't make it, will be on for that, and a Halldale game as well. 3 games from Munson Media that day. So we're going to take a quick break here, and Dick will tally up. We'll come back with the Garden All Sports Boosters post-game show when we come back after this.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Back here for the Garden All Sports Boosters post-game show with our Dick Layton. Dick?
I screwed up somewhere here. Okay.
Not a real big crowd in here tonight, but those that made it enjoyed it.
I almost walked out with it. Almost.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Voice of the Tigers. Dick doing so. While Dick's redoing his stats here, why don't we take a look at our players of the game here for the Caps of Pizza Award. Brady Atwater is going to be high score for the Tigers. Dick will tell you that his totals here pretty soon. He was in double figures. Probably the only Tiger in double figures here tonight. So Brady Atwater, he gets the Caps of Pizza Award. And we are going to go with Caleb Bonds in the scoring column tonight. The 6'2 senior always gives a top-notch effort. We're going to give him the High Energy Player of the Game award. Came in and got the crowd going with a long shot from the outside. Caleb, one of the seniors that has played through the program, gets our Northeast Nutrition High Energy Player of the Game. So now we'll go to our Dick Layton, and if Dick is ready still. Dick is old school, goes pencil paper on this thing. We gave him an iPad to try to score one time, and he was a little bit out of his element.
We caught him watching movies.
Doing what?
He was on YouTube. Dick says, they got something called YouTube here on his iPad. So go ahead, Dick.
Okay, Rob, it was a 54-40 game for Missolonsky, and their big man was very principally involved. They had a bunch of rebounds out there, around 20 rebounds for the team. I didn't get them individually, but and they did have some turnovers. They had 16 turnovers. Gardner had 14. So we'll go to Missolonsky first. As I mentioned before, the big man, Merrick Smith, is 6'9", and he's a good shooter, good all-around game, good defense, rebounder, 20 points. Sam Doobie with 10. Drake Vanell with 12. They're a good team all around.
Good balance.
Good balance. Yeah. Parker Reynolds with 4. Gahs Bb with 3. And Jacob Moody with 4 for the 54 points. Nobody fouled out, but Hunter Gardner had 4 fouls, 2 for Merrick Smith, but they were early. A couple for Ryan Parent, 2 for Gahs Bb, 1 for Jacob Moody. The other side of the ledger, high scorer for Gardner was Brady Atwater. He got the first 5 points of the game for Gardner. He ended up with 12 in the game. Caleb Bonds, one of the players of the game with 4 points, 2 for Brady Peacock. Zach Christian had a decent game out there with 7. Brady Davidson with 4. 2 for Dylan Elliott. 4 for Cody Dingwell. 6 for Braden Elliott for their 40 points. Nobody in real foul trouble. Braden Elliott had 3. Cody Dingwell 1. Anthony Rivera had 2. Zach Christian 1. And Brady Atwater with 3. So Gardner goes to 1 and 3. And Ren Mesalonsky just the opposite. They go to 3 and 1. So a good game for Mesalonsky out there.
Thank you, Dick. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. We will see you before the New Year, so we'll save our Happy New Year's for the game on the 28th. That's our next contest here streaming. We'll have a Halldale game. Rob Kennedy will be along to call that one as Halldale boys take on the Winthrop boys. And then we'll have doubleheader action. Tigers taking on the Mount Blue girls and boys from the Augusta Civic Center. Until then, everybody, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on the 28th. So long.